guys, what's up? Sporticus452 here, and today I am once again on the ASOV server. If this video doesn't get posted the day after I posted the Bed Wars video, I apologize. It's probably because I ran out of time trying to upload it and stuff. Today, I'm just going to be working in my basement again. I'm trying to get all these shulker boxes out of here because this room is kind of ugly. Is it nighttime? It's like it's night. Okay, I like how they put it right. Like how they put it right there in the middle of the screen instead of on the chat. That totally spammed your chat. I'm going to be making a storage room for my chests, and I've kind of already worked on it a little bit, not that much though. So yeah, let's get right into that. Okay, so before I started recording this video, I played Bed Wars with Bucky Barnes for a minute, and then he went to go play with this other dude, and I was like, "You left me behind. You will pay for your sins." Alright, I am also apologize for the Minecraft sound. If it's too loud, I'm gonna try to get a bit closer to the mic. I know it's really loud, so the constant mining will probably be blocking out my voice, but I don't care. You just have to turn up your volume, losers. So me and Bucky played Bed Wars, and we got down to this one last team, the white team, and they had a bow spammer. I'm just gonna leave that up to your imagination. It's not that hard to figure out what happened. Honestly, it was just super annoying because he was actually good at shooting, and no one is on Bed Wars. No one actually knows how to shoot a moving target, and these people did. Probably because there were a lot of people running around, and they were just like, "Hey, let me get some moving target practice shot in." Ping, 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 and that guy, at the end of the game, he got 28 kills. And it was sorry, excuse me. So it came down to me and Bucky and these last two white team people. I'm not gonna say white people because people think I'm racist if I do that. No, it's not racist. You need to get your priorities straight and your words right. There's this teacher in my math class who hates people who say you're racist. He hates those kinds of people, and he says he'll beat him up, but I know he won't. He's really a softie on the inside. At least that's my opinion. The words coming out of mouth. So, in the middle of us fighting this white team, he asks his other friend if she wants to play after the game is over, and she says yes, but she parties him, right? And then takes Bucky into another game, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill you." Just kidding. I wasn't like that. I mean, I play with Bucky every day, and he's had drama class for the past couple days, so I haven't really got to. He's only free on Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and that's when his dad isn't sleeping. Lol. So I don't get to play with him that much, but luckily drama's over, so yay for me. I get to hang out with him a lot more now. So anyway, he left the middle of the game, and he left the Skype call. Yes, I use Skype. You're not gonna be able to find me. I mean, you might be able if you watch my recent videos. It's a shame. My privacy is like so bad on my channel. People have said my name like 5,000 times, and I've said their real name 5,000 times. Goodness gracious. So I had to fight these two people for the rest of the game, and we actually ended up going to Deathmatch, but it was only one person, and he was actually really decent, and it kind of scared me because people aren't decent on the game, as I've said before. Which is, it's a lot easier to win on Bed Wars than it is on Sky Wars. I'm just saying. Go play some Bed Wars and get your life together. I think I'm ready to make the trap chests. I think I can, then I'll make a rooms connecting and stuff. Only that room though. Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, yep. Good, there's a middle line. Okay. So it came down to me and the white team, and all of a sudden, bed destroyed. The frick? Because it was bed destruction, and now we were about to do deathmatch. And one of the guys died. He fell off into the void, and then it was down to me and one last dude. I can't remember his name exactly. So sorry about that. But he was actually really good. He E-pro'd to me a bunch of times, and I E-pro'd to him a bunch of times. And it was just like the most epic PvP battle ever. I mean, I mostly kept running around and bow-hitting him. One time he got right where this bed is compared to me, and all I did the entire time was nya, 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 and he wasn't even going down. His hearts weren't even going down. It was so annoying, and I couldn't get him. And if you guys heard a doorbell, I highly doubt you did though. That's just a friend coming over. I mean, it's not my friend. It's somebody else's friend. Anyway, we chased each other around the entire map for a while, and that got old pretty quick. And then all of a sudden, Deathmatch comes. It's actually Deathmatch. Luckily, I got Dragon Buff, but apparently so did he. So we both had 200 dragons. And I was literally on a bridge that was 1 block long, and the Ender Dragon came about right to the distance where that torch is right there, and he hit me, and it hit me back, whoosh, but I landed on the bridge, and it scared me to death. I was twitching the entire time we were fighting. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I'm just running around. Isn't there a new? Hang on, I want to look at the achievements. It didn't change. I think it's 1.12 snapshot. Oh, sorry people. I was just flashing back to Dragon Master's. I think it's 1.12 snapshot. He did a 1.12 snapshot video, and the achievements were changed. I don't know how he gets that. How he gets the snapshots. I need to figure out how to do that. Anyway, I eventually won because he fell off into the void. But just let me tell you, mate, it was freaking scary. I was, like I said, I was switching the entire time, and I was rushing to buy E-Pearls. Get an E-Pearl. I had to get to mid was a struggle in the first place because there were these Ender Dragons running around freaking everywhere, and if you were to go on a bridge, you would probably die. And that's just my life. Luckily, I didn't get killed by the Ender Dragons, and he was really good at PvP. He had a diamond sword, and I had a diamond sword. We both had the same stuff. He probably had sharper swords, though, because every time I tried to act like one-on-one PvP him, he kept beating me. How do you... Hang on, wait a minute. I need to look this up real quick. So, yeah, that was my epic PvP battle experience right before I made this video. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to make this video, because I made it on such short notice. Where are all my bar hooks? So, though... oh, hey, zombie. So, guess where I went today? I went to the fish hatchery. If you're watching this and it's a day after the Bed Wars comes out, then guess where I went yesterday? I went to this fish hatchery. It was just bad. I didn't like it like at all. It wasn't very interesting. The fish raceways, I think they were called. They smelled. My friend Caleb, he told me they smelled like SeaWorld, I think it was? Yeah, it was SeaWorld. I am so filled up. I need to get rid of all this crap. I swear I never thought that I would. Sorry, got a little sidetracked there. So we went to this fish hatchery, and we learned about how they conserve fishes or something. It was like... Hang on, I need to think about this for a minute. What I thought was kind of weird, like, in the moment, was how they were teaching us about recycling. And eventually it made sense because then they talked about how, if you don't recycle your plastic bags, it could kill the fish in the ocean and stuff like that. We now have recycle bins, so I felt kind of good. Because originally we only had a trash can, and my youngest brother was like, bro, we need to get like a recycling bin, and so we eventually did. I think it was because mostly he went to this recycling plant. I don't know if that's what you call it, but he went there and he's like, he got totally hooked on recycling. So go him, you know. Man, it's gonna take a lot of chests. I'm just gonna stick them all in there. Because eventually it made sense. They said that you know those Kroger plastic bags, or those plastic bags you get at practically anywhere. Those plastic bags, when you don't recycle them, they go in the ocean, and turtles I think we said mostly turtles, mistake them for food. And apparently turtles eat jellyfish. Didn't know that until now, which was kind of interesting. You know, fun fact, turtles eat jellyfish. It kind of scared me, honestly. Oh crap, dang it. That's not what I wanted to do. Anyway, so I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then we did this recycling game where you had okay, so pretend this is us. These little andesite pixels. That's andesite, right? No, it's granite. Dang it. We are these little granite pixels. And then there was a bin right here that had trash materials that people threw away. And then right here was the reuse bin. So the point of the game was you had to make a decision. Whatever was in the bin, you either put in the reuse bin, the recycle bin, and then your last option was trash, because trash should always be your last option, kids. What can you remake these things into? Mostly everybody put them in the recycle bin. Like 5 people put them in the reuse bin, and like 2 people put them in the trash bin. So it was kind of interesting because she showed us what we could do with an egg carton, because that was in the box of trashed materials. So you could use it for jewelry or jewelry or money. I was like, why would I put my money in an egg carton? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. If somebody comes to my house and says, I want to make eggs for you. No, you're my guest. Oh, please, I insist. Gets out the eggs. You find a $100 bill in there. You're going to have a problem, mate. I need to make more chests. We also, what also kind of confused me was the fact that, they're raising trout. I think they're only raising trout in the fish hatchery, which is kind of cool. I don't know what trout is. It's a fish, apparently. I knew it was a fish. Durr. I knew that. I just didn't know stuff like that. Okay, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a long, sweaty day. I brought long sleeve jeans in my winter coat. It wasn't a winter coat. It's just a light coat you can wear in the winter that will block it up and stuff. And it was the worst decision of my life. I'm never doing it again. When it says 80 degrees on the weather app, I think I'm gonna listen to it next time. Just maybe. Just maybe. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. Anyway, so they were raising trout, like rainbow trout, brown trout, and something else. I can't remember what. I think it was rainbow trout, brown trout, and I can't remember the other trout. Post it in the comments below. Hey. Post it in the comments. Post it in the comments. What confused me was you're raising trout, right? But then you're saying stuff like, we raise trouts for the better of humanity. And what they meant was, like, what they meant by saying that was, you know, we raise fish so people can fish and kill them. That just didn't sit with me. Because, I mean, if you're gonna raise fish, what's the point? It just doesn't make sense to me. Because, I mean, they said they raised the trout, right? And then they put them back in the ocean and for other people to fish. It's just a continuous cycle of death. Technically, that's the human race as well. It's true. The human race is a continuous cycle of death. The humans reproduce, and then we live, and then we die. But it's all for Jesus, people. It's all for Jesus. I don't think those fish are living for I don't think those fish are living. I said living. I keep saying living. Those fish are not living for Jesus. Well, technically everything serves a purpose for God, but whoa, just got really philosophical there. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. So it's a continuous cycle of death, and that just, I don't know, that just bothered me. I just didn't like it. So that's what I did. We did it for, let me count the hours. We spent about 5 hours at the fish hatchery because it took about an hour to get there. So technically, I guess you could say it was 7 hours, which is the exact timeline that fits into school. And the way you remember that is by, wait, does this work? Nice. by the way, pro tip on using storage rooms. You have to use if you want to get them this close together and have them actually work, you need to have a regular chest, you can see the regular tent, and a trap chest together. And that's the only way they'll open. Bottom, top, sideways, left and right. Dang it. I hate it when it does this. Every time I want to hit ESC, I accidentally hit F1, which is a question mark button. I thought I said close window. Anyway, I try to hit ESC, and then I hit the question button, which takes you to an internet browser page, whatever one it's set to. And I say, how to get help in Windows 10? And I'm just like, please stop. This is not the way I want it to go. This is not what I want to happen. I need to change that setting. I mean, we're there for... Anyway, like I was saying before, the way to remember school is about 7 hours is make school an acronym. School. S7. C. Crappy. Or, I don't know if you're bad at spelling, use a different word. You know what I mean. 7. Crappy. H. Hours. And then O. Of. OF. And then the other O, hour, O-U-R. I know I'm typing in all caps, I want to, so you can see better on your tiny little phone. And, let's see, 7 crappy hours of hour, and then L is lives. That came from a kid in my class a couple of years ago. No, not a couple of years. Pfft, I sound so old when I say that. A couple of years ago, kids, I met this kid in my grade school. I'm just kidding. He wasn't exactly the best kid, but you know, it was a cool acronym. I liked it. I always remembered it. So we really spent 5 hours and then 2 hours to drive here and back. We still had some time at the beginning because, you know, homeroom, and then you had a bit of time at the end. Well, I was about to go out and get wood. For a second, I was like, where's my Minecraft sound? So yeah, that's how you remember what the school acronym is. Now, let's talk about my music life. How did I get into music? Sporticus, you're a gamer. How can you be a gamer and like music? It's called paying $27 for Minecraft and getting a saxophone for free. Alright, let me tell you all how I got my saxophone. I'm pretty sure I named him Harold, because people name their saxophones. It's a thing. You should do it. It's... Whoa. Okay. I need to get Dragon Master to change the setting on this server to... Can you stop? You're like an annoying Bedwars person. What might be able to do? I need to check their tails. Their tails look pretty fine. Okay. So, when I got Harold in the 4th grade. I'm going to keep referring to him as Harold. I got Harold in the 4th grade because that's when my band class started. A lot of people around the place that I live got their instruments in when they got to... You know what? Screw it. I don't even care anymore. I'm in 7th grade. There you go. I'm in 7th grade. I said it. This is age reveal. Age reveal. I'm not gonna say how old I am. I'm just gonna say what grade I'm in. I could be held back 20 years for all you know. I could be 45. Anyway, excuse me, my mouth's a little dry from talking so much. So, like I was saying, I got Harold in 4th grade because the people where I live, I'm not going to say where I live because I'm not stupid, got their instruments in 6th grade because that's when band around here started. They don't have a band program where I live, not in the elementary school. And that sucks because in the high school, they hate funding the band program. And so we're always stressing to do fundraisers. And it just kills me. And I'm like, why don't you like the band program? Because they're giving too much money to the basketball team. The basketball team sucks. I could care less about the basketball team. The football team, though, I'll let them fly because they're flat kids. Mostly because, not because they're jocks and I'm a jock. Band nerds can't be jocks. It's physically, mentally, and anatomically. It's like anatomy, then ically, like that. It is physically, mentally, and anatomy dash impossible. It is impossible. That's what I'm saying. The only reason I can dig the high school football members is because when we go to football games, the pep music is so much more fun to play, and there's so much more people there. Because at basketball games, there is like a very small amount of people there, and it sucks. It's a tough crowd, and that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I think this video is wrapping up. I'm just gonna make a part 2 to this on my music life. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to both of my channels. Leave a comment in the comment section below, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye.